Welcome back everybody, Twitch367 here, and today we're going to continue with episode number 11 of our Divine Journey series. Last episode we kind of started working on our house base area thing. For today's episode I got a few things just kind of planned. Let me go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. There we go. That's better. So got a couple things on my list for today. First, I want a good source of food that we don't just have to rely on going to kill things. So what I'm thinking is actually putting these berries to use. Perfect. Where I want to put them, I do not know. So maybe we will wait on the berries. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Because I know you can use the berries to make some berry medley. So like if I come in here, we can make these. And I feel like if we can just kind of get berries just going, we can get a good amount of food. You know what? Temporarily, we'll just kind of get some set up down here. So we'll have two blueberry, we'll skip, two mallow, skip, three blackberry, then we'll go three raspberry. This way once we get more blueberry we can kind of put it there, and same with the mallow. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. So that was the first order of business. Second order of business, I want more, well not more, but I'm gonna want some sand, gravel, and clay. So what I think I'm going to do is make another chest. We'll just put it here for now. We got a little bit of gravel. Actually, I do need that still. So gravel, sand, and clay can all just kind of go into that chest. We'll just go ahead and make a few more shovels. There we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of go look for some gravel, some clay, and some sand. The best place I could think of for said items would probably be this little river to start with. Like this. We could take all of that. We'll go ahead and take this gravel too. Alright, that's a good amount of gravel. If we end up needing more, we can just kind of get it later on. I don't want to mess up the terrain too much. Like all that didn't mess with the water flow. I say the terrain I don't really care about actually. It's just mainly the water flow. So like the sand, I'll kind of just clear out like that amount there. We won't mess with any of this. Just mainly some sand and clay is all we need left. I would really like to kind of start getting that smeltery, or start working towards said smeltery. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Thank you. And I forgot I do want some clay too, and I haven't really been looking for clay. That's some iron. We'll go ahead and, once it loads. There we go. So I want to snag up as much iron as possible too. Okay, let's get some air. Gotta love when they sneak up behind you. Okay, so now all we need is just some extra sand. On the plus side, we're not doing hardcore. Because that probably would have been the end of us right there. I do want to start getting some armor too, sooner rather than later. That's why I'm trying to get the smeltery. This way we can at least double our ores whenever we get them. And plus we do need some of the extra sand for glass for the house. And we're actually going to need quite a bit of glass just overall. Ooh, some sugarcane. We'll take that too. And we'll just go ahead and clear that, just so that there's not floating dirt. Ooh, there's a village over that way. We'll have to go over there, kind of check it out a little bit. In one of my worlds that I actually had for this mod pack, I accidentally hit one of these goblins. I think that's what they're called. Hobgoblins. But there's just a bunch of them just in my base for some reason. I don't know if it was like the biome I was in or something like that. But I accidentally hit one of them and they ended up killing me, so that was actually one of my hardcore worlds, just because I had a couple of them kind of going to see how far I could progress into this mod pack. We definitely have enough to kind of start getting into... Oh, glitched back a little bit. But we definitely have enough sand, gravel, and clay to start getting into Tinkers a little bit. Say like this little pond I don't care about. I don't plan on being over in this area too much. I'll take that raspberry bush though. But how I see it is I don't really plan on coming this way much. Oh, there's even a volcano over here. I think while I'm here I will kind of harvest their crops though. I would say I will take all the extra food I can get, and then this will actually help me kind of get decent farms set up, because I will have a farm for like each of these things. If I can, there we go. We do have a couple blacksmiths. Some iron armor. I will take the extra chest also. And say these are extra furnaces. That's gonna save me some cobblestone and even some actually we don't need the raspberry bush, but that will save me some cobblestone and coal in the long run. So that stuff can stay. We can always make another trip to this village too. There's free books there. Yeah, I definitely think we should kind of like start making our way home. That there is a diamond. We will definitely come back for like the rest of this stuff, including the cactus. So let's start making our way towards home, since I don't think there's beds here. At least in this version of Minecraft. I could have just brought my bed with me, honestly. Oh well. Just gotta make our way back home. I think the easiest way would probably be to follow the river. Could make a boat too. Nah. It's fine, we don't need a boat. So we'll probably sleep, kind of look at our inventory. Actually, we'll probably sort the inventory before we sleep. This way we have as much daylight as possible to run back. And then I'm thinking we can just kind of make our way back to the village, finish clearing out the stuff, and see what we're at for time. There's still a lot I want to do to this house. I want to make it actually look like it's more supported and just, I don't know, better overall. We'll do that. No wood. Okay. I do kind of want to put all of like plant material into one chest. Well, plant and food. This way it will clear out some excess clutter. And if I do end up getting hungry, I can just kind of come right to this chest and go from there. Okay, so we will come into here because I know we have some quest to turn in. So we got gravel, we got the clay, and the sand. So it wants us to make a stack of grout. I always just go for 2 stacks. I say I take a stack of each and put it in there. So we'll go ahead and just put all of that in there. Which then gives you another 24 of each, which I always go ahead and turn right into the grout. Now it wants us to pretty much get into seared bricks and into some glass. Okay, I do have. So since we have another stack of sand, I'm gonna go ahead and just smelt that into glass. And then I will do the same with the grout, and I think this takes only 6 maybe. We'll just go ahead and top her off with 8 because it takes a full stack. A full stack of items just takes 8 coal. For those of you that did not know. Raw rubber, I'll just keep in here. Eggs can go in the food chest though. And like that kind of just really clears out the main chest. And we'll make, didn't mean to make 2 actually, but it's fine. We'll throw the extra chest into here. Fishing rod. So we'll come into the farming tab. And I just got us some more berries and some lily pads. And since we got that, we can go ahead and make our way back to the village real quick. I might even just kind of harvest their farm, just depending on how much space I have left. And our base is chunk loaded, so all of that stuff should be done by the time we get back. I'm hoping at least. Fingers crossed. And then in the future, I would really like to get 2 smelteries set up rather than just 1. That's one of those bad things. Cool. But in the future, I would like to have 2 smelteries set up so that we can get 1 automated for the seared bricks, and then the other one will just kind of be for our tools and just smelting up stuff, I guess. I do got a couple bones. I do see that there's a dog over here on the map. Let's see if I can't tame him with the 2. Perfect, it only took 1. So we have ourselves a dog. I just hope I can get him up into... Ooh. We have ourselves 2 dogs. I say we will definitely do something with the dogs. We'll make them like their own little room, if possible. I'm hoping we can even get them up into our base. Because if not, that's going to be a real bummer. And then we'll have to kind of try to work something out. I always just look around, see if there's any other houses. We will harvest all of the food, because that will get us closer to making bigger farms. Because I know there's like some quest lines where you have to have like so much of the carrots, potato, wheat. So I would like to just be really well off, just right off the beginning. Ooh. I am glad we found this. This will actually make it so that we don't have to make these items, or at least not all of them, and we'll have just more brick overall to make it taller. Let's see. The rest of the books we'll have to come back for. These are just things I can just kind of throw out like that. String I would like to keep. Flower pot we can get rid of. There it is. And raspberry. I would honestly rather have the item frames. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way back home. And see if we can get our dogs up into it. Say part of me is doubting it. Just because okay, so that's another thing I would like. Honestly, seeds. We can just get rid of seeds. We can always just get more seeds later on. but I would rather have this shard. Alright, now let's get back up here. We got some exploring done today. We got the grout made. And we got our berries planted. You know what? That's pretty successful. So we got a couple new friends, which is awesome. Now let's see if we can. It's one. Hey, can you? Thank you. Oh, I hope you don't fall. Come here. Perfect. We got a couple of dogs. And a bunch of extra stuff again. There we go. And I think the rest of it can just go into here. That's a lot of stuff. These are almost done. That one is done. And say we'll wait for these to kind of finish up. And then we'll kind of end the episode. And then next episode we'll just kind of continue where we left off. And actually I'll just go ahead and throw a chest down for all of our there we go. All of our Tinker's seared brick stuff into there. And that means we can go ahead, come into here. We got another 5 quests to go ahead and claim. Perfect. So all of this stuff right here. Let's wait for it to load. It always never fails. The last couple minutes of the episode, it always seems to want to freeze up. But the rest of this stuff kind of will go into here, like the timer, the redstone, red alloy wire goes in there, and then same with the ingot cast. And then the rest of the stuff I will go ahead and just put right into here. Say we need to kind of go mining for some more iron so that we can get the rest of the Tinker's tables made, and even kind of snag up a better pickaxe, because we're definitely going to want to go mining within the next couple of episodes. You know what? We do have 7 iron. We're going to get more anyway, especially once we go mining, because I plan on setting up a mine. I don't know where yet. I still want to finish this building too, because I'm thinking this level right here will make into like a little platform, maybe with like a little glass window, then actually have like a staircase that comes up to that point. Then you climb the ladder to get to the actual main house. And actually, what we could do is like under the house, we could put like the whole berry farm and other farms under there. I don't know. We'll just kind of see what we have to work with at that point. And before we end off today's episode, let's go ahead and make that. Copper or tin? Honestly, I'll just take the copper. Maybe I should have taken the tin. Oh well. But we'll kind of like get more organized with our stuff because I do want to make a whole storage room. I want to make an actual kitchen area for all of our food items and like these drying racks to go into. That might even be on like the lower floor too with the farms. But that is all the time we have for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. We made a lot of progress today. No other announcements for today that I can think of. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.